Okay, let's see what we have here. Jesse, I've got your work up here. The file itself isn't attached, so I have to work off this in the email. So let's go and take a look. Okay, I think it's looking way better, way better. There's a couple of things I would still recommend here. This paragraph right here, I would left align this. What I would recommend doing is I think it's always a better idea to left align your type than to use center alignment. Center alignment doesn't activate the negative space. It creates this symmetry around the type itself, and that's not very visually engaging. So my recommendation would be to left align the headline. Okay, so that A comes over on the lines with the R and relaxation, then follow that line down. And well, actually, your contact information is up there, so that's okay. So yeah, left align that right there. Okay, then take this right where it's at and take the word bundle, and just so we're going to left align luxury product bundle right there. Okay, then right underneath that, you're going to set up your text box, and what that's going to do is hang on one second. So luxury product bundle, left align, and then follow that alignment and come down here and left align this paragraph, right, instead of center aligned. And then make sure there's not one word on one line alone. That's called a typographic widow, and we don't want that. So you'll have to readjust this to kind of get some of these words down so we can add more words to the last sentence so we don't have that one word sitting alone. At that point, well, I think that's all I really recommend. I think other than that, I think we're looking fantastic. One more recommendation is the background. This is such a great image, but the background is really, really kind of a cold gray color. It doesn't have a whole lot of warmth. It just doesn't have a whole lot of inviting qualities. I would recommend you experiment with different color other than that kind of really super neutral gray. A really neat trick is to come in here into this image itself and maybe try a few image of areas around here to sample color for the background itself, right? And then yeah, other than that, I think we're off to a fantastic ad. All right, now the other question you asked me was about embedding. I want to know if what I think was wondering if you could explain when and why we need to embed images. Okay, the embedding images in Illustrator is kind of, you can do one of two things. You can embed the images or you can link the images. You have to do one of the two. If you link the images, what you would do is when you send the ad for review, you would send that in a folder, and in that folder would be the links to all the images, okay? So it's kind of a convoluted process. The alternative is to embed the images. So by linking the images, you're saying to Illustrator, you're saying, okay, the image is linked. It's not part of the file, but here's a path to find the image, okay? And that path would be, the image would be located inside the same folder that the ad is that you send off for review, right? The alternative is to embed the images. That way it's a one kind of self-contained ad where the images are all embedded, so you don't have to link out. There's no broken links. When we do it that way for this class, to just kind of lessen the steps that are involved. It's the same thing as in InDesign. We have to embed or link images in InDesign. So that's the reason. It's if you have a file size is not an issue. Definitely embed the images. If file size ends up being an issue, you want to start a folder, place the work in a folder, place all the images in a folder, and link to that. Then send the whole folder. Okay. All right. So those are my recommendations, and that's my explanation. Please let me know if everything makes sense. Okay. Thank you very much.